It is Dr. Trevor from Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness right here in Collierville, Tennessee. I don't even know where to start. But now looking at myself on camera, I'm going to start with, I haven't been on in a while and I've gotten some new glasses since then. I usually take them off, but just realized. So comment below, let me know what you think about my new glasses. If you haven't seen me before in them, the other ones didn't have the bottom to them. So please, if you're coming on, put in the comments below that you can see and hear me all right. Again, it's Dr. Trevor from Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness, coming to you here from Collierville, Tennessee on Coffee Talk. And I didn't know what to call this before, but I'm just looking to give some encouragement, to be a voice if people need any questions answered. I am here. Okay. Hey, Donella, it's good to see you. Hopefully y'all are doing well and everyone is staying healthy and happy. And that is my goal today, is to give some encouragement. Okay. We're going to give some practical advice because all of us are working a little bit more at home. We got our new home office and we want to be healthier and more productive and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to put the link here below so that y'all can click on that if you have any questions. Okay, so please come on, and if you have any questions, I'm going to be talking about how you can have 7 ways to set up your new home office and healthier and more productive. If you're also coming on and you have some encouragement for people, put it in below. Give me the quote, the prayer, whatever you're focusing on today that would help someone else get through. Okay. I don't want to say they're dark times or not, because our society, our race, everyone is just, I think people are just a little out on the fringes right now. We're a little hysterical. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Brittany. Thanks for joining. I hope everyone is having a good morning, Lisa. And again, if you have encouragement for people, Lisa, I know you got some. Put it in the comments below. I'm going to tell you what I've been kind of focusing on here. I'm praying that my head catches up with my heart, because we are getting inundated with so many of other people's beliefs, and then we're trying to use that. And so I think we're using that to a detriment to ourselves and to those around us. So I don't want to get too serious on this. I do want to say, yes, we are open. So for y'all who don't know, we are continuing to see people. I'm just going to put that in the chat here. Hey, Elliot, it's good seeing you. Glad that you joined us. Please, hopefully everyone can see and hear me all right. But as physical therapists, we are considered essential. And so I'm glad everyone's jumping on here, and please, please, please give everyone some encouragement in there, and put in the comments what you are thinking about and is helping you in this time. Okay. So we are open because we are a part of the healthcare spectrum to allow people to live their life. I mean, that is why our mission is that we want to empower our community to just, we want to transform their lives, but we want to empower our community to transform their lives, stay independent, be active without medications, injections, or surgery. And so that is not just lip service. We've had at least several people in the past week who, there is some gray area. Should we be open? Should we not be? But if we did not help these people, they would have been in the doctor's office. They would have been at the emergency room. They would have been somewhere where they could have been a little bit more exposed to people that there's not a control. So I know I'm going to go off into this a little bit, and then I'm going to give you some encouragement. So again, please put on there what some of y'all's encouragement are. We are stopping people at our front office. Brittany, we're taking temperatures. We're giving gloves. We got to sanitize all of that before someone comes on, and we even have some masks because it's been hard to come by. Okay, so you can tell me what you think about our masks. Those are for people who are a little bit more hesitant and need a little bit of help. Hey Becky, thanks for joining us all the way from England. Thank you, Becky. Hope you are well. And again, some encouragement. So one, we are a clean place anyway. We are doing all we can. We are sanitizing. We are washing between hands. We have increased our space between our tables. We are scheduling differently, so we don't have people coming in at the same times. So we are doing everything we can to make sure that you are in a safe environment, because obviously y'all feel safe at home, right? I mean, I know you feel safe at home because that's where we are. Hey Jake, hey Audrey, it's good seeing y'all. But that's where we're safe. And so another place we probably feel safe that we're driving around in every day is our car. So we feel safe in our car, and we want you to make sure that you feel safe here. Now, we totally understand if you don't, and we totally get that. Stay at home if you're concerned. We totally get that. I understand. We do have options for you. We have two options. We're doing home visits. So if you trust us in our clean techniques and being a medical professional, we can come to your house. We also have a great option with our telehealth option platform that we have. And guess what? All of those are no extra cost to you. And for most of them, we can use your insurance and they will be covered by it. And we are going through that and setting that out in there so that it is seamless for y'all. All right. You get the treatment so that you can stay out of the doctor's office, you can stay out of the hospital, and you can keep going along and getting to your goals. Okay. Because that's the problem, is that people are going to be sitting around, their back's going to hurt, and they're still not going to be able to pick up their grandchild or their kid or go out for the walk that everyone is saying that they need to do because they're at home. So thank you, Jason and Mark, for joining. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear, but please, especially Jason, Pastor Jason, put some encouragement in there. This actually, my encouraging thing is from you last weekend. So we're doing simulcasts at church, and so I don't know. I don't think Jason was able to quote this either, but when adverse and bad things occur, when bad things happen, we need to view it through the eyes of our faith and not through our sense, okay? And not pennies and dime sense, but through our sense, okay? We cannot look at this headwise. And this kind of what led me into thinking, into knowing that my heart needs to catch, or my head needs to catch up with my heart. All right, I know we're getting through this. I know that we're going to do well, and I know that as humans, we will do well. Okay, so please put in the chat what your encouragement is. I know that is for me, and knowing that is going to guide us here, and that's why we are doing what we're doing here. That's why we are staying open to serve y'all. That is why we are here to help you, because I had a patient yesterday. He is a pilot. He is an essential person, and he woke up and he couldn't feel his arm. What's the next step for that guy, right? What would you do? If you're on here, put in, if you woke up and you couldn't feel your arm and you were sleeping, you had pain shooting down your arm, what would you do? No, put it in the chat if you have any questions. Put it in the chat. What would you do if you woke up and you had pain shooting down your arm and you couldn't feel your hand? Oh, thank you, Jason. Right on. Okay, Jerry Bridges from the book Trusting God. Great one. You know, my head always has to catch up with my heart. Okay? But that guy, yeah, Jason, someone might want to cut it off, and then that would definitely lead you to the place you don't want to go. right now is the hospital, right? We're trying to prevent people from going to the hospital because that's where people are going to get gummed up. Hey, Todd, welcome back to this side of the pond, and I hope you had a great trip. But yeah, people are in pain, and when you're in pain, we get illogical. Okay, when we're in pain, when we're hysterical, there is no logic that we can give someone. However, I know that we can help someone with their body. That is what we do. Okay. Again, we empower people, transform their lives to stay active, to be independent without injections, medications, or surgeries. This guy was going to have to go get an injection. He came in, we worked on him. He's like, wow, I can feel my arm again. There's no pain in my arm. It's just right here. Well, you guess what? That's stuff that we do. We are able to calm down disc. We're able to calm down nerves. We're able to do all that. Yeah, I'm glad you're back, Todd. I was worried about you for a little bit. Hey, Ben, we are going to keep it going because we're doing this as long as we can, as long as we're considered essential, because my mission is to really help people. And yes, I'm a small business. Yes, I have a team and employees that I want to take care of. Amy, it's good seeing you. And that is it. So I am going to get into this a little bit. I know a lot of people are on here because they're at home, and so that's what I'm going to be talking about. So 7 ways to make your new home office healthier and more productive. So I am going to get into that. Hey, Eugene, Camilo, it's good seeing y'all. Hope everyone is doing great and just keeping that positive attitude. My encouragement, if you have encouragement, put it in the comments below. Put in something that you're meditating on, something you're thinking of to help everyone else out here that's on here. My head's got to catch up with my heart, because I know that we're doing the right thing for people, and that we're going to be healed, that our country's going to be healed. I know that's going to happen. And I know with this community, hey, Simon, that this will happen. So please put in your encouraging words. I'm going to go ahead and do my teaching on the 7 ways. I'll go back through the comments. If you have any questions as well, put them in the comments below. I'm going to be doing more of these things. I want to make sure that y'all get the information that you need, that at least from a physical therapy standpoint, I can maybe shed some light on some things for y'all. So please put it in the comments what you need from us. Okay. So 7 ways that we can make your home office more productive and healthier for you. So click on it. It's up higher in the comments now, but click on that link, and we have a special offer for you in there as well. So many people have studied or have studied, and also people at school are finding themselves at home too, doing online work. Just even my kids. So Amanda is sitting at the table, all hunched over, helping the kids do their work. She's doing her work. I'm sitting here at the computer. But we suddenly have found ourselves working remotely. We're doing more on the computer. What are y'all doing now? You're probably on your phone, and thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. But we're doing our part to flatten the curve and reduce the impact of COVID-19 on the healthcare system. And thank you, everyone, for doing that. I appreciate it. I am not taking this lightly. Like I said, yes, we have really cool masks for people if they want to wear them when they come in. We have our gloves. We have our sanitizer. We're taking temperatures. We're doing everything we can, but we're also trying to help prevent people from getting to that hospital or from having to go to the doctor if we can help them on a musculoskeletal range. And I told that story earlier. So the new work environment might seem like a good thing. You can work in your pajamas, you can eat lunch on the couch, but it's presented many, many more challenges that most of us haven't even anticipated. So the reality of working from home brings up issues of childcare, interrupted concentration, the dog that thinks you're home to play with him and wants to get in your lap. Matt, another provider here, had his boxer sitting on his lap when he was trying to do some stuff. And our biggest concern for you is to make the shift to make a shift in your workstation. Okay, so your desk at your office might be set up with a standing desk or adjustable chair or two large screens. We had someone else talking about that, not having her two screens, and even a headset for a telephone. But unfortunately, most Americans are finding themselves sitting for their 8 hours or longer in a hard kitchen chair or hunched over their laptop on the couch for the foreseeable future. So if this is y'all, put in there what y'all are doing to try to help, and then maybe some of the things that I have going on will help you as well. But thanks for the thumbs up. Give me some strong arms if you can, because we're all in this together. So most of us just don't have a good working environment at home. The desk is covered with bills, or the kids' work, or we're just using a spare dining room chair, and again end up in a recliner on our couch. So some of these issues are actually unhealthy and really bad for our bodies. I shouldn't say some of them, I should say all of them. So fortunately, there are many things that you can do to make your home office healthier and more productive. I'm just going to go through them because we go into a lot more detail in the blog, and I know I've already taken a lot of y'all's time trying to get a little encouraging word here and there. But please, I would rather this be more about encouragement and about what we're doing to try to help our community here right now. So please, again, put in the comments some encouraging words for people who get to see this a little later. But I'll list out the 7 ways of what you can do. Click on the blog and get more detail in on that. But consider standing to work. All right, we know what that means. You can find something, put a box up on your counter, put a box up on your table, anything like that. So it goes into more detail with that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is clean off your desk. Most people, I'm preaching to the choir here. Don't go back to my desk there, but clean off your desk. Just clean it off of all the junk and just have your work on there, okay? Number 3 is check your lighting. Again, most of the time we're not in a great light setting. It's dim lighting. You might feel sluggish. There's other things that are going on there. So check your lighting and try to find a good spot with lighting. If you can open the windows, since we're God's peeking the sun out for us, okay? Number 4 is find a better chair. If you aren't used to working from home, you might be able to find a better chair. You don't have that high quality chair. What is it? The Harriman whatever chair that adjusts in like 100 different ways. But find a chair that is comfortable, that's supportive, that's going to help you stay on your sit bones and those sorts of things. Okay, so find a better chair. Number 5 is minimize noise. Okay, it's tough. I'm sure I'm preaching to y'all, to the mothers out there, and even the dads who are at home now, is try to minimize the noise so that you can get your stuff going. I'm sure you can be like, hey, y'all do this, we don't like to put people on screens as much, but hey, get on a screen for a little bit, put on your noise canceling headphones, and get to work so that we can keep our economy rolling, because we don't want it to grind to a halt. We know that we can persevere here, okay? So avoid, if you're listening to music, avoid music with lyrics. A lot of instrumentals or classical music actually stimulates the mind, okay? Number 6 is move often. We tell this people all the time, that even the government, who's helping us guide along here, even the government, the OSHA standards are to get up and moving every 45 minutes. Hey Todd, thank you for the words there. Hey Debbie and Ryan, man, here's another something encouraging to me is y'all, I haven't seen y'all in so long, but I do get to see you. I know Ryan and Debbie and Dr. Camillo, I know we've met. Ben, we haven't seen each other, but this is encouraging to me. I know people are at home and people are getting to be on, or on their phones a bit more. But just to see y'all's names. Oh, Mike, thanks. Mike, thanks for joining. All y'all, it makes me see that love, that we're almost growing closer as a community. Okay. So Todd, thank you for the encouragement. So surrender, for me is surrender. Yeah. If we just surrender to it, if we're able to be proactive, be able to respond and not react is the biggest thing. So that's another thing for me, is to respond and not react. So again, this number 6, I digressed because try not to have too many cliche clips here and there. But if you're coming on, please put in some encouragement for other people in the comments so they see it as well. But move often. It's important not to stay in one position for too long. And this is just even more true at home when your environment isn't set up perfectly for you at work. So you need to move at least once an hour, every 45 minutes. Number 7 is add some desk stretches. So we've been on here before in regards to how to move and how to go that way. This week we'll be demonstrating some stretches. I'm going to try to come on here live more, address the neck, the shoulders, back, the hip flexors, because the hip flexors are on the front of the leg, so shorten when we're sitting. So we're going to get on there and show you some good stretches, things to just kind of serve you that as much as we can, since we're not doing as much face-to-face. But again, we are open so that we could do face-to-face if you feel safe, because again, we understand what people have to do. But if you feel safe, if you feel like we're in a good, clean environment, which we are, again, we got all the things that we feel comfortable with bringing someone in. We want you to feel comfortable. Okay. So if you're coming on, click on the blog. I went, kind of quickly over those. I'll go over them real quick again for y'all. As far as setting up your work environment to be healthier and more productive, consider standing at work, clean off your desk, check your lighting, find a better chair, minimize noise, music without lyrics. 6 is move often, possibly every 45 minutes. 7, add some desk stretches, which we'll help you out with coming up. Okay. But please let me know if you have any questions, what I can do to help. Things are just uncertain. And I know it's just this unprecedented. We were talking about the other day. Coming in here, we will give you encouragement too. All right. Not only physically getting you moving better. Our goal is very integrative. Mind, body, spirit. It all works together. So to give you a little bit more information, so recent studies have found that working from home can actually be better and more productive than working in a more conventional office setting. How about that, right? So you can actually be more productive. Having kids home doing online learning is surely not taken into account when that was occurring. But if you can set it up right, maybe even be more productive though. So before you jump into your work today, take the time, optimize your workspace for both your health and your productivity. So you probably already have some good ideas and how you can apply these tips to your home office, but we would love to help you take your health and productivity to the next level. So here's what we're offering for you. So because we are now offering our telehealth platform, we're offering y'all telehealth visits from our office straight to your office. And it is totally compliant, and we will be able to help you set up your office. So, you're meeting with your work team, your boss, your suppliers virtually. So why not have a virtual session with your physical therapist? I know everyone's jumping on it. It took us a few days because we wanted to make sure that everything was running all right with it. All you need is a phone with a camera or a computer with a camera, and you're golden. And we will get you set up at your home so that you don't have these issues, okay? So there's a lot that we can do to help with specific workspace setup, as well as individualized stretches or strengthening exercises to be sure that your body is strong, healthy, and pain-free during this time, because we want to come out this stronger on the other end. I know we will become stronger on the other end. So you may be very surprised how much as doctors of physical therapy, we can help you through this challenging time. Like I said, people are always like, well, why are you considered essential? And it's like, we are stopping people from having to go to the doctor, from having to go to the hospital. That's where you don't want to be right now. Okay. We need to have that open for people who are sick. So click on the blog. There's a link there. You can request a call. We can set up these telehealth sessions for you. But again, please just encourage everyone. Put it in the comments below. Yes, Todd, we definitely have to catch up. I know we hadn't. Hey, yeah, it is great seeing you, Ryan. But please put in some comments. Wow, Joe, I thought you were still in Hawaii. Good seeing you. Dr. Lockamies, good seeing y'all too. Jen, wow. Again, it does. It warms my heart to see everyone on here. Caleb, man, some good old Beta brothers there. I haven't seen y'all in a while. Caleb and Ryan, I miss y'all. It feels like with Facebook, we're able to be connected here a bit. But to wrap this up in a bow, I know I'm taking some time. Is I want to make sure that everyone's encouraged, that we continue to bring encouragement, that we continue to be that source for y'all to help you stay active and healthy here. And we are still open to serve you. Okay. So what I would like to do is we'll do some things on telehealth, and we might screenshot it so y'all can see what it looks like. But please click on the blog. Let us know how we can help you. Again, our home sessions and our telehealth sessions are set up, and normally they're at no extra cost to you for doing business with us. And if you're already a patient, ask us about them. Okay. So please put in the comments below. I'm going to put in what I was saying. In these adverse times, in these hard times, we have to look at them through the eyes of faith and not through the eyes of sense. And how that got me was my head has to catch up with my heart. Okay. And I feel that way for y'all too, and I hope that this brings some encouragement to you. I mean, we're here. I'm more than happy to ask or answer any questions that y'all have, and we're going to be coming live to you more. We're going to be showing you some other things that we can do with the platforms that we have started for y'all. But please put in the comments any questions, anything like that. Again, I'm so happy that I was able to connect with some of y'all. I wish I could go and talk to each one of y'all who joined that I hadn't talked to in a while. This is really special. So thank you. Thank you for letting us serve you, and please tell us how best we can serve you going forward, because we do want everyone to come out stronger on the other end of this, and we are in this together. Okay, so please tell us what we can do for you, and we hope to see you soon. And please stay tuned for more lives like this. Okay, all right. So any questions? I will see y'all later. Maybe even later today. Maybe even tomorrow. But I will keep trying to find encouragement for y'all. Please keep posting for us your important things and your encouragement. Okay. All right. Great seeing y'all. It's Dr. Trevor from Peak Potential Physiotherapy and Wellness, and we will talk to y'all soon. Thanks.